Well, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Tuesday's short stream. That's better. Silence that one. Oh. Do you know what? It's got to that point where Dougal is going to have to supply us some puddings for this stream. Dear, oh dear. Echo, echo, echo. There's no echo, is there? Oh dear, oh dear. One day I'll get it right. I tell you, I'll get it right. I think it's that. It was that. Oh, there we go. Let's try that. Yes, got it. I think it was actually my phone. No, it's not on my phone because that's not actually on the stream today. So let's turn a bit of that on so we can not talk in silence. Hello and welcome to Tuesday, as I said already. Gosh, Christ, it comes around quick, doesn't it, when you do two a week. Got a comment from the wife, said, why are you doing 2 a week now? You know, we're really busy at the minute. It's like, okay, I'm still doing 2 a week. So, if you want to check out what Dougal McTavish is tucking into right now, if it's not all gone already, then go check out Dougal's Puds channel on my Pilot PD Discord. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to bring in the chatters. Hello, chat.
Hello.
he's pausing between breaths of puffing on his pud.
Yep.
Oh dear. So hopefully that is all coming over the stream and everything. I've done everything right tonight, which would be a miracle. So let me just do one of those, do one of those. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that, and I'll go there.
Captain Spitfire says to say he's going to be late. He's got practice tonight. He's involved in a sport he does on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Hopes to join us about halfway through.
Okie dokie. Super. Hopefully the echo has gone. Hello, Seamus McNeil. Welcome to the stream. This intro is like start to an MMA fight, very dramatic. Yes. Is this the first time you've actually got the start of a stream? Because it hasn't changed ever since I've been streaming, I think. But I do plan on doing a update over Christmas. Because I got time off and I might be able to find a day where I can actually do something like that. So we'll do a bit of updating, you know, refresh for the new year and all that. So we're in the Spitfire, the Mark 1A. It was actually a toss-up between this and the Grum and Goose, actually. He says, I did the grocery shopping early today. I'm not sure how that's relevant, but I'm with relationship to my intro stream, but there you go. Okay, let's do a bit of minimizing because there's certain things I don't need on the screen right now. So Seamus, I reckon the TBM will be quite easy to keep up with the Spitfire if you want to. Oh, because you caught the start, I got it now. I get it. Yes.
You're coming into voice, Jim. You can keep Peely company while I eat my pudding.
Oh dear. So, yes, let's put the route on the screen and do. I see. I minimised something I really did need to keep not minimised. So we'll put on a little bit of little nav map, and we need to just do a bit of adjustment. How can I always manage to get it the wrong size for the stream? That's bizarre. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. That fits better. So, we are on an island, Hermana Menor Island airstrip. Our Romeo Papa Bravo Tango. It's reasonably long, 3,263 feet in length, and we're going to head south, going to Iba, Romeo Papa Uniform India, then down to this one. Which is, if I can remember what it is, it's waypoint 1 on the map, but it's actually this is it Subic Bay International. So we'll have to decide whether we're going to land there or just use it as a turning point. I haven't put it in as an airport, but because we're shortly going to be, going into this one, Bassa Air Base, RPUF. Romeo Bravo Uniform Foxtrot, and then from there we're actually going to go up, as you can see my map, my previous routing, where we're going to go around a volcano and then come back to the map and carry on to Woodland Airport, Outer Airfield, Poon Koto Airstrip, and then back to the twin island of Hermana Menor Island airstrip, but the other island to finish our flight. It is approximately 164 nautical miles. So I think it's going to be short and sweet. Is the plan. We're probably not going to do this deviation here because we end up sort of deviating out here. So yes. We'll probably just go straight down here. I don't know. We'll think about it. We might do a deviation. But anyway, let's get rid of the nav map. That's where we're going. And get on to the serious bit of actually doing some flying. So,
are you definitely on Southeast Asia? Because I don't see you.
I see you right down the other end.
Oh, okay. That's why I can't see you.
Show me some news. Getting set up with a yolk. Bear with. Google McTavish says the eggs for this pud were laying this morning. Do you have hens then?
No, we don't, but they're fresh in the village.
I see. Excellent. Right, now let's get into this Spitfire and see if I can prove Captain Spitfire wrong. Or have I just forgotten how to start this thing? Which is probably more likely the case. As you can see, it looks more complicated than it really is. It's actually not as complicated as you might think it is. So we're going to get some fuel and we're going to load up probably about let's do a 95. You'll see that our CV is slightly out here, so we're just going to nudge that back in. Otherwise we're going to find it's going to be a somewhat difficult to get off the ground. And what else? Well, in terms of batteries on, so we'll turn on the battery. Now the battery switch is they're the magnetors over here. Where's the battery switch gone? You see, I use my hardware switches usually, but I'm actually struggling to find the battery switch, and I've seen it before. Okay, hardware switch it is. Let's see which one moves. Okay, that turned on. Okay, can't see where the battery switch is. But there you go. Battery's on. Alternator will be generator. This should go on over here, he says.
It doesn't have one. It doesn't have a battery.
That does not have a battery.
The Spitfire starts up from ground power on the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side?
A little switch right down low to your right-hand side. Little black switch.
This one here?
Behind your gear lead.
That one?
That's the one. That's the one.
On. Excellent.
I just took a dip in the water watching your screen.
Was it nice and fresh? Okay, buses, they're going to go on anyway. Nav lights will go on. Beacon will go on. I'm not even sure if they got nav lights and beacons on here. If there has, I couldn't remember where they are.
Hello, Mr. Logs.
Hello, Logs. Welcome to the stream. Magnetos will need to go on. Whoops. My mouse just fell off the mouse pad. So we'll turn the magnetos on. And we do need to prime. I remember we need to spin that and then do a bit of... that's how actually if you turn the fuel on and then prime. I know this little pin does something. No, we don't want it out. We want it in, don't we? Yep. And what's that little switch down there? The silver rotatey thingy.
That pressurizes the fuel tanks for, I think it's for when you're over 10,000 feet, I think.
Okay.
10,000.
We don't need that on then. All right. So let's just have a listen and see whether or not we get a start, because I don't think we've actually... we need to put some mixture forward, which actually is back. We'll put the box forward, and yes, actually, last time I flew this, I started it on the wrong way, and therefore I didn't need to actually do any of the clever stuff.
Don't forget, you might want to disable the differential braking after the update.
I haven't had too much of a problem with the rudder. I mean, it does wiggle around like it shouldn't do, but it's bearable for me.
Okay.
Okay, we got a good start. He's gone into the B-36, says Seamus. Is that you next to me, Dougal?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
You flying tonight, Logs?
Alright. Okay, so, parking brake is this little lever there. And I think we're good to go. He says. Bit of an upslope here. So we should be into the wind going this way.
I'm only seeing about 3 knots crosswind.
Yeah. So let's just line up and...
Hey, Viper.
Hi Viper. How you doing? You've come just as we're about to launch, which is always good in the Spitfire. I've actually managed to keep it fairly straight. Look at that, blimey.
It's more than I did.
And up we go. Gear up. Blimey, that was almost an almost brilliant takeoff, even if I say so myself. So we do a little circuit of the island.
Just Jim.
Seamus with Neo.
Viper Strike did an absolutely brilliant historical stream in the Yonkers. I managed to catch the other day. Really great work with that Viper.
So Viper Story says he's doing well. He'll be looking in chat as I'm doing a Sky Park tour of Norway. Oh, fantastic. I think Sky Park is great. I don't actually... Do you know, I uninstalled it a little while back and it lost all of my progress. So when I reinstalled it, after doing a reinstall Windows, it set me everything's got set back to 0. And I haven't been back in to actually go and get things going again. But this sounds very strange, this aeroplane at the moment. Sounds a bit weird. It's better inside. So Seamus, are you going to join us in the air, or you prefer to stay on the ground today?
He's mowing the grass down there.
He is. Oh look, he's on a roll. He's on a roll.
Yeah, I've never flown this aircraft before, so.
Oh really?
Oh,
well, good luck with that.
Oh dear.
Actually, I think you'll probably love it. It's a great. It's a real pilot's aircraft to fly.
Seamus, you're very brave.
The prop control can be a real pain in the whatsits to get started, but once you've got it full forward, just leave it full forward and do everything else with the throttle.
Roger that.
Excellente.
But in the sim, at least, it handles really, really well. Whether it's that manoeuvrable in real life, I've no idea.
So let's get the Muzak back on, and we'll need one of those and a bit of that. And I'll leave that running. A bit of acoustic stuff tonight. So we are at just over 2,300 feet. And
I can't see you then.
You're just turning around back on yourself there, Dougal.
Yeah, I'm just flying a circle. I'm only at 1,500 feet.
You've just passed me going the other way. And I'm going to try and keep my
life.
I'm going to try and keep my speed in a reasonable manner, so I don't go blasting away. And this
That sounds vaguely familiar. I think you've said that before.
in this aeroplane that's rather rapid. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually turn back and give you guys time to catch up. So we should be heading on a heading of 163.
I see some more labels ahead of us. There must be another airfield over there.
Oh, I was a bit too slow to do that turn. Where did Seamus go?
Forgotten what the RPM is supposed to be for this. Is it 2650?
I thought it was 25, wasn't it?
Okay. Oh yeah, I think it's the Mark 9 that's 2650.
I'm right behind you, Dougal.
Oh yeah, okay.
And there we go. Oh, I got my POIs on. I didn't want that. Turn that off on the next landing. So the first airport we're going to approach is Arput. In actual fact, when I did this flight, I actually headed towards the coast and flew over the coast to the airport. So we're just turning we're just turning eastbound to head inland. Trying to give you a another different country to enjoy. So I thought the Philippines. We'll go find a volcano, and the crater of this one is pretty cool as well.
Ah, and I see you right behind me, mate. So I take it I'm going in the right direction, am I?
Yes, you are.
Well, that's a first, actually, so...
What aeroplane are you in, by the way?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think he said the TBM.
It doesn't look
No.
like he's in the TBM.
Oh, it's the Bonanza, BE-36.
Oh,
Bonanza.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so you're maxing out about 170, aren't you?
Yes, yeah.
So we're gonna have to slow down a bit, I think.
I'm confused. Which field are we headed for? Or are we not?
We are heading for RPUI, Romeo Papa Uniform India. But we're just gonna get there by following the coast, not the actual purple arrow
Okay.
at this point. I'm just trying to keep my speed down to around 170-ish, 160, 170.
I still think they did a brilliant job with this Mark 1.
They did, didn't they? It's
Yeah.
really, it's very responsive to your inputs, isn't it? It's
Yeah, I was...
And what's more, the purists are gonna shoot me here. The autopilot works. Should I duck now or later?
yes.
It's very useful when you're eating your pudding.
I can imagine.
I'm sure if they had autopilots then they'd be using them, mate, you know?
Oh, indeed, yeah.
So I was determined to join this flight with you today, Neil, without spending any money. So...
That's
It looks
funny.
like you managed it.
Yeah, yep. I'm actually using the Tobii eye tracker. I had Track IR, which I think is great, but again, you had to stick the extra bits on and cables. But this Tobii eye tracker is really rather good. It only has three. You know, you can move left, right, up, and down, and that's about it, really. It doesn't have the 6 depth of field on it or
Right.
directions of movement, but it's very, very good. I like it a lot, actually.
Can you use the Track IR hardware with it?
Doesn't need it, mate. It just tracks your eyeballs and it tracks your head movement without
Oh, really?
anything else. Yeah, yeah. I've only had it a few days, but the only trouble is there's no button to turn it on and off like you have with Track IR. So
Oh,
if you've zoomed into a panel, you actually need to stop the process. You know, to stop your head moving around. But you know, just a little batch file does that. But
Now, I wonder how that works. My head is always looking left and right to look at different monitors. I wonder how that would work.
you get used to it, because I find that I'm looking at the autopilot display and then my eyes are moving left and the whole screen's moving left. It becomes intuitive after a while.
Oh, I must have a look at that. I've just recently seen a couple of tutorials for it and wondered what it was.
Yeah, but it works right at the gate, mate. You know, just plugged it in and away we go. So,
Brilliant.
oh, somebody give me a heading, please. Obviously, I don't have the plan.
I'm off route at the minute, but the magenta line is actually 164.
Oh, I'm not too far off then. Okay, cool. Thanks.
So we've got an airport coming up, and we should be landing in runway 14, which is straight in. It's pretty much on the coastline.
Oh, and I also have wheels on this thing as well, don't I? Oh dear.
You do if you remember to put them down.
I didn't remember putting them up in the first place, to be honest. Oh, the pressure, the pressure.
Does that mean you've been flying along with your wheels down? Is that why it's been a struggle for you to keep up?
I'm going to break the confidentiality, being as everybody saw it anyway, but Murph did that with the DC-6.
Yes, he did. I saw
He kept
that.
saying, why am I not climbing? Why am I not climbing? Why have I got no speed? Maybe because your gear's still out.
No, I actually bought the H145 helicopter.
you did?
So
Oh.
yeah, it's beautiful now. I tell you,
Yeah,
I've done a lot of flying in that.
It's highly recommended by those who do a lot of helo flying.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I find it much harder to fly than the 135.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought they were
Yeah.
basically the same flight models.
No.
Right, okay. I've got a 5 knot, almost a tailwind. Oh, no, I guess
six
it's more
knot-
a
six
crosswind.
knot.
Yeah, yeah.
6 knot cross.
Oh yeah, little nav map. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you download the plan?
I downloaded nothing, mate. I just jumped on the stream and joined in.
This is Jim we're talking about. Where did Logs go? Are you still with us? Are we landing here then?
We have an Echo Charlie 1 behind us in an M339.
Oh, okay. That's Gary, Echo Charlie 1, I
Yeah.
think.
Where's the runway? I've lost the runway. There it is.
Yeah.
Better
So
put
was
some
that a
gear
yes
down.
or a no? Are we landing here?
Yeah, I think we're going to land because I need to turn off my POIs and I don't want to do that sort of mid-flight.
I can't see the runway at all, but I'm guessing it's somewhere near where you are.
Yes.
This will be my first landing in the Spit for a long time.
Oh, I see the runway now.
It's right on the edge.
There is a really, really good reverse thrust on that, Seamus. But the problem is it's pretty much broken since Sim Update 7.
Well, even the
Yeah.
beta. Gary's just taking off, he said.
Okay.
Sorry, I've sneaked underneath somebody there.
Oh, that'll teach me to try and... I've just tried to reply to somebody's DM and got my feet wet.
Blimey, that was actually almost a half-decent landing.
I've lost the runway. I'm so
Oh,
slow.
oh,
I've lost the runway.
There's a bit of a crosswind. It's just kicked in now. It's a nice little airfield. I only overflew this one when I was trying it out. The route, that is. There's that. See, what I do is I use the differential brakes to help with that rudder issue.
Head
My
on,
diff-
head on.
My differential brakes are reversed on this, and whatever I do, I can't sort them. My left toe brake operates the right wheel, and vice versa. And I just can't seem to find a way of fixing that.
Say that again, Dougal.
My left toe brake operates the differential braking on the right wheel and vice versa. So trying to use differential braking using toe brake pedals on this is impossible for me. That's happened since they did the proper brakes update on the last aircraft update.
Did they change the... You got the little ticks thing to reverse the axes and stuff?
No, all that does is that doesn't actually change the left and the right. That changes the axis so that you'd have full brakes on with pedal up and no brakes on with pedal down. There's no way of changing left and right.
Ah. That seems a bit weird then, doesn't it?
Yeah, even after a complete sim reinstall, I still have that issue.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Oh, I see a Colonel Fork label up there.
I do.
My word.
I see a Colonel Fork.
Have you snuck in without telling anybody? So there's Gary coming in. Now I wonder if Colonel Fork is in the 104 again. I saw him earlier in Fabio's stream, and he was flying the Starfighter, the 104 Starfighter.
So we can have a look. It's in an Eagle. It says Eagle. Is that
in the Eagle? Right. Okay.
I mean, an Eagle and an M339, then they're not going to be that long before they get to us.
No, indeed.
So
yeah,
we might hang on.
Racing each other to the field. Come and drop into voice chat, guys. Colonel Fork and Gary.
Have you seen this little airfield? All these little houses and stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah, and it's all default.
Yeah. No scenery tonight, guys. It's all out of the box.
The sounds for this Mark 1A are just fantastic, but when you've got 2 or 3 of them together in outside view,
Yeah.
really amazing. Hey, Ducky. Hello, mate.
Becky! It's been a few streams since we've seen you. I've seen you in many other people, and I've been lurking.
Yeah, he's the only guy I know that watches more streams than me.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was a Colonel Fork just going past.
Yeah.
Rather rapidly. I think that was an overshoot.
1.4.
Do you think it's...
The fastest go around in the world.
Yes, I was going to say, it must be doing a bit of a go around. He's got up quite high. I mean, look at that. 8,000 feet. Still climbing. 9,000.
I mean, that Eagle is a monster, isn't it?
What is the Eagle? Is it an F what?
14, is it not?
Is it the F-14?
I think so. Oh no, that's the Tomcat. Must be the 15.
15.
Yeah, the Tomcat is the 14.
Here we have Echo Charlie 1, Gary. Looks like he's doing a flyby as well. We all landed at this airport. Are you flying by or are you going to land? What are they going to do? Colonel
Not
Fork
from
is
that
still...
altitude, he's not.
Colonel Fork is still doing a rapid amount of knots. Come down to where all the noise is. Okay, so just see if he's actually going to come into land. I'm not sure. I think they're going a bit too quick to come into land, but you never know. We're going to mosey on down to the other end of the runway there. Echo Charlie. Oh, they're doing a race in, look.
Are we going to get a parallel landing here?
Ooh, a little bit of a bounce, the Colonel Fork. That's going super quick though.
throw the anchor out.
Amazing speed for a Mooney.
Yeah, sadly, it's a bonanza for me. Sadly.
Oh, but Andy's
Yes, I'm afraid I don't have it.
No, I don't have it either. Well, I have the
done,
339, obviously. Excellent. Right. Let's taxi down to the other end of the runway. Oh, I still haven't turned off my point of what's it's. Let me just do that. POI is off.
I'm trying to keep my eyes on the waiting room in the voice channel as well, but if I forget anybody,
Okay.
just drop a line into chat.
Yeah, I've got the waiting room up as well, mate. I'll keep an eye on it as well for you.
Dikey says, do I have the Hawk? Yes, I do. I have is it the Hawk 1 and the T-45 I have as well? Always going to try and join in the Hawk. Marvellous.
The Hawk seems to be on a revival at the minute. A lot of people are flying the Hawk.
It's nice to fly. That's why.
Yeah, it's a good aircraft.
Have you got it, Dougal?
I have, yeah. Oddly enough, I've only flown it, I think, twice.
I had a bit of a strange one the other day when I turned on the smoke and white came on by default, strangely, and wouldn't change to any, well, it would allow me to select the other colours, blue and red, but I couldn't turn white off. So it's like white and red or white and blue, or just white. But does it still cause the issue with other flyers in their FPS drops and stuff like that?
I don't know. There's an interesting username to conjure with in chat. Welcome.
You a bomber?
No, he's not a bomber. He's a fighter.
It's a fighter. Yes. Now, do you know, I would not know how to say that.
No. Do it with.
That sounds about right. Do it with. Okay.
And, for anybody that's loading in or wants to join, the route is on Pilot Peely's Discord server.
Or you can type exclamation mark route.
Oh, not sure it's working. Daki's just typed. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
See, I remembered today. I have had a hectic day today. I shall tell you all about it when we get airborne.
Oh, this is really hard when the differential brakes are the wrong way around.
Is it like that on every aircraft, Dougal, or just this one?
It seems to be just me.
No comment,
Yeah.
because you're probably right.
Oh dear. It is
There
funny.
has always been a ground steering problem with it, and since they updated it, they've made it so that you can turn off differential braking, and that's meant to stop any kind of differential braking. Well, it doesn't stop it working from the toe brakes, or it doesn't for me. It simply reverses it.
Okay, we've got a bit of a crosswind here, so we'll try and keep the tail. Oh, there he goes. It's a lot of crosswind.
It's not.
Oh, I think this
I
is
was
probably.
going to say my yoke fell off the desk because I hadn't bolted it down.
Oh.
So bear with panic.
I have mine glued on with hot glue.
Blimey. That was too much of a crosswind for this aeroplane.
Yeah, a bit much for me. It's only well, actually, little nav map's only showing 3 knots.
Mine's showing 7,
Is it?
but it was horrendous.
Nothing to do with pilot error then. Shush.
I was on full right rudder and it still would go left.
Where are we now, Daki? We are at RPUI.
Romeo Papa, Uniform India. Stop 2. Oh, we got a Panzer Clown.
At 37,000 feet, I think we can safely ignore him.
Yes.
Where's Colonel Fort gone? Oh, there he is.
He's going very fast in those things.
I don't know why I don't have that aircraft. Colonel Fort, if you've got your ears on, is it any good? Mind you, I think expecting anybody to type and fly that at the same time might be asking a bit much.
It might be. That's why you should come into the voice chat.
Indeed, yeah.
Because Seamus will, you know, concur that trying to type and fly is too much trouble.
Oh, yes. I think he took a couple of layers of paint off my tail as he went by there. Now, are we following the coast down here?
We are. Oh, gosh, I've slowed down quite a lot, haven't I? Yeah, we'll follow the coast. So Seamus, have you you've got Discord up on PC? How do I get into voice chat? So if you go to my Discord channel and click on the waiting room, and then we'll drag you into the voice chat. So how was your bread and butter pudding?
It was delicious.
What's that on the top? Is that raisins or cherries or?
Raisins.
Raisins.
And jam.
Nice. Okay, well, the news that one has tonight is I got my booster today, this afternoon. The arm is holding up quite nicely. It's not hurting, but I'm thinking I'll give it 24 hours and then it might be a little sore. And the other news is that we got our mortgage offer today.
Oh, nice one. Congratulations.
So moving after Christmas, possibly towards the end of January. Spoke to the landlord and he's, oh, okay, fine, yeah. I'm not going to hold you to the property, so you know. So he's quite good, our landlord.
Oh, congratulations, mate.
So hopefully the 28th of January is the date that's being mentioned for completion. So, and as we're renting and we're buying a new house, it's there's no chain or anything like that, so it should be all very straightforward. Look at all those outlets for the machine guns. Actually, are they the guns actually in? Yeah, they are inside as well. You can actually see the nozzles inside there. So Daiki, I see in the Hawk, he's just behind. We have Echo Charlie 1, Colonel Falk, Seamus McNeil, Dougal, McTavish, and a few other strange people in A320s. that are nothing to do with this group.
Yeah, there's a pretty big international airport ahead and to our left.
Yes. So that's why we're not landing at that one. But we will be.
Yeah, hit the afterburner buttons, Decky.
Yes, giving it socks. Well, the Hawk can go a lot faster than the Spit, to put it that way. And I'm only doing. Well, I said I'm only doing. I'm probably giving Seamus a bit of an issue. Yeah, I need to calm down a little.
Logs is having internet issues.
I'm back. I seem to be having internet problems tonight again. Oh dear. Yes, well that's going to be a problem for me around my move time, because obviously I'm going to get cut off from one and reconnected on another, and I might be down for a week or two while that gets sorted, because the new house has concrete cladding on the outside, so it actually looks like wood, but it's actually concrete. It looks really nice, but they recommend that people don't start banging nails into it or anything like that, because it wouldn't do it a lot of good. So it's routing the cables. So in this house, my router's downstairs in the lounge, and then from the Ethernet connection on the back of the router, that goes into a fiber hub, which then goes out the side of the house, and then around the outside wall, and then it comes in underneath the windowsill on the wall behind me, up to my Netgear access point up there, and then I've got an Ethernet cable down to my PC, so I'm wired all the way out. So I'm going to try and replicate that system in a 3-story townhouse. So well, it's a 3-story semi rather than a townhouse. I don't know whether they would call it a townhouse or whether it's it is.
There goes Decky.
Has he just gone zapping past?
And
zapping past you. And yeah, so we'll have to see how. I've reduced my speed and just increasing it a little bit. It's gone mad again.
Do you see the message from Curious Bee in the chat there, Neil?
Yeah, I'm
Curious
just
Bee.
reading that now.
Doing this from a friend's computer, my gaming rig died. Oh no! We're now in the process of reinstalling Windows and Flight Sim. Oh, so I can hear the music on stream.
I really feel for you, Bill. I had to do that last week. I did a complete Windows reinstall and sim after installing a new motherboard. So I really know what that's like. I hope you've got a good internet connection.
And not so long ago, I was doing the same as well. Reinstalled Windows and reinstalled the sim.
We really do jump through the hoops with this sim.
We do, don't we? Oh, Gary just crashed typing.
Oh. Whoops. Get yourself into voice chat, Gary.
Headset on, into voice chat. You can then fly hands-free.
So I'm not sure if I've mentioned that I'm using the SU7 update beta, and yeah, it's working just fine actually.
After the last stream, Seamus, where you said you'd upgraded, I did the same, and so does Dougal as well. So we're all running that now.
I did it hoping that there was going to be a quick fix for the reverse thrust, but it didn't fix it.
I'll tell you what, there's a bit of turbulence coming over that ridge.
Yeah.
Spruce, man.
I don't know about anybody else. I've certainly seen an increase in sim performance in FPS since getting the hotfix.
That's interesting.
you know what? By the time we get to our destination, Colonel Fork will have done about 10 times our track miles.
So, hopefully, I don't know if anybody's flown around this neck of the woods before.
Pretty sure I haven't.
Nope.
So it's quite mountainous. I mean, it forms I think they call it the Ring of Fire around this area, which is basically because it's all active volcanoes around here. So we've got around this headland, we've got a left turn over the runway. So I think it's around the next. Is it the next one? I think it's the next one there after this hill. I think it's a left turn.
Are we overflying that then?
Yeah, we're not landing at that one. We're overflying. Well, we could do a touch and go. Let's do a touch and go.
Can it be a quick one? Yeah, Bill, I've seen those pictures. Captain Spitfire's cockpit. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, I haven't seen those yet. Oh, we'll need to go and have a look.
We should see him a bit later. He's got sports practice tonight.
Yeah.
But he does know that we're flying the Spit, so I'm sure he'll do all he can to get in.
Oh, yes. So I'm hoping I'm turning left blindly.
Yeah, I've no idea where the field is. I guess it's over the other side of the hill completely. Oh, you've gone round the hill. Oh, have you?
I have.
I can't see you.
I don't see the airport. I think it's over the top of the hill.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Or is it between the hills? Where's the airport gone?
Here comes Colonel Fork and Dacky again. Brilliant. Oh, I've just passed you, Peely. That's why I couldn't find you.
Yeah, I was like go sailing past.
Yeah, the airport's definitely around the other side of that ridge, according to Little Navnut. Well, either somebody's joined us in an Airbus, or they're on a final approach somewhere. There's an Airbus there at 4,000 feet.
Yes, live weather is what we're on, and time-wise, 7:39 in the morning, local time. Oh, actually, it's not over that hill. It's actually round that hill.
Across the water.
Right, I'm going to put the gear up at this point because I don't need it down. That was a bit too premature, that.
So we've all got to remember to remind Seamus about putting his gear down.
Curious Bee says, gosh, it's like having withdrawal symptoms, not being able to take part.
Oh, yeah.
Must off,
The
guys.
times.
I cannot hog this computer. See you all again soon. Well, enjoy your evening. Evening? It might be morning or afternoon. I forget where you're based. But thanks for dropping by. We'll see you again next time, hopefully with a
He's up
a
in the
working
coast,
PC.
The chilly north somewhere, I think, is Bill.
Yeah, take care, Bill.
So Jim, how are
there's-
you finding the... Oh no, you're not in the TBM. I was going to say how you're finding the TBM. You're not, are you?
Wherever I'm in is flying just nice.
Yeah, I quite like that. As a default aircraft, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it looks like the Airbus is landing at the airport with the looks of things.
They can't be on real weather because they're coming in the wrong way.
Not according to my real weather. We've got a tailwind of 5 knots. I'm just going to make sure that I'm on live weather. Yep, I'm on live weather, and we have a tailwind of 5 knots.
I have a headwind of 21 knots.
I've got much more cloud than you as well. I think you need to reset your weather. So I'm actually going to do a circle to land and come in on 2.5. Or was it a touch and go anyway?
It was a touch and go.
It was, okay.
So are we doing a touch and go on 2.5 then, yeah?
I will be.
I won't be because according to my weather, I've got a headwind. So I'm doing 0.7. Touch and go.
I'm at the end. I'm just going to keep going then. Okay.
That's bizarre about the weather.
Oh, it's reduced now to 9. I found this new view, look. It's quite cool. You're just sort of sitting with your head outside the cockpit. Just make it easier to find the runway. Bit high here for this touch and go. Lucky it's a nice long runway.
Yeah, looking at the windsock, it looks like we were heading into wind there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the windsock.
I assume you've got the same date set, December the 14th.
Let's have a look. Yes.
Yes.
That's nuts.
Okay, chaps. We're off to Bassa Air Force Base. Oh, past
Sounded like
Romeo.
you were going to burst into song there, singing "We're off to see the wizard."
And this one we're not going to actually land at. It's just going to be a marker where we're going to hang a left turn and head towards the volcano. But you don't want to be at any height because we're going to follow some valleys.
Hi, Rios86. Hope you're doing well.
Reyes! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're in the Philippines tonight. Gonna check out a volcano. We might even have our own little air race around the rim, which will be a bit fun.
You do realise we've got Daki flying with us.
Well,
Nobody
yes.
beats Daki.
Yes.
Nobody beats him. I don't care what they're flying.
There he is. Nope.
No, Rios, it's the Spitfire. It's the Mark 1A Spitfire made by Aeroplane Heaven.
You can tell by the wings. Look at that. And Daiki's in the Hawk, just behind us.
And Colonel Fork's in the P-51 now.
Is he in a P-51 now? Where's he gone? Sorry, I'm flying backwards, by the way. I can't see what's ahead of me. I'm not doing a very good job tonight.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, Neil, you were talking about your booster. I had my booster, and with my other jabs, the first couple of days it was fine, and then it was like, felt like I had a flu for a couple of days after that. But yeah, for me it was nothing. It was a no-brainer, you know.
Yeah. My first two jabs were AstraZeneca ones, and the first one I had, I just felt fatigued is the best way to describe it. I was just really lethargic and tired. Couldn't really concentrate for very long. Second one, hardly anything at all. There's the P-51.
I bet if I know Colonel Fork, he's in the early variant. Yes, gonna be, yeah. The only decent P-51.
And then obviously this one, I'll tell you in 24 hours time how I feel.
So, you know, talking about news, remember I mentioned on the last stream that I deinstalled X-Plane and
yes.
also prepared 3D. You know what, I think it's the best thing I did, because they're all great sims, you know, but I don't know, I think I was just holding on to them because, you know, it was like reminiscing all the time, thinking, oh, I remember this, remember that, and it was like,
Yeah.
I don't miss them now, you know?
Yeah.
And when you've invested large sums of money into all the add-ons,
Yes.
it's really hard to uninstall them. You think, I've not had my value out of that. I've not had its money's worth. I found that really, really hard.
Yeah, it's like I'm saying, I bought the Scottish Aviation Bulldog for X-Plane, and I flew it once. But you know what? I've got the Scottish Aviation Bulldog now for MSFS now. So you know, I'm happy.
That was the Hawk.
Yeah, Rios was asking what frame rates you guys get.
Oh,
I'm currently on 82, 84, 77.
and I would tell you, but my G-force is not working at the moment. So
But at the end of the day, Rios, as long as you've got a smooth sim, it really doesn't matter.
yeah,
They're not like FPS games where you need, you know, hundreds. If you're getting 25 or 30 frames per second, you'll get a good experience.
so I would say that I'm happy if I get above 30, and you know, whether it's 30 or 40, you can't really tell any difference. You know, when it starts to drop below 30, that's when it starts to get a little bit choppy.
See, there was an airfield there.
There was. We were just overflying that. It was our turning
Okay.
point.
All right. Yeah.
So I'm following you, Neil. So
Okay.
Yeah, Rios, if you're getting 30 or 40 Rios, that's brilliant.
Yeah. I wouldn't complain about that whatsoever.
As long as you're not getting any, major stutters or anything like that, 30 or 40 FPS for this sim is fine.
And I'm using a 2070 Super. Absolutely. You don't. Oh, here's the valley I was looking for. So down into the valleys, everybody.
I'm going to have to come back. I'm too far ahead.
I should have done this in the Hawk, but I think the stream would have been over in about 5 minutes then. I'm trying to follow the route I took in Little Nav Map when I was testing it. Oh, there's a Hawk. There is actually a river down there, so if you follow the river, you're doing well. Which way did I go in? I turned right.
Oh, and I turned left.
Sorry, that was a late call on my part.
I was overtaking you anyway, I think, mate. So.
Yes, I had slowed down to about 120, so that's probably why. I thought it was getting a bit sluggish. So there's a little bit of a wee climb.
Are you currently heading directly away from the route line?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that because I thought I should have caught up with you by now if you were heading towards me.
Yeah, we're on about 340 heading, Dougal.
Hey, Joey Bolo, how's it going?
Harry Joe. Harry Joe. I'll start that again. Hello, Joey Bolo. Oh dear.
As Colonel Thorpe will tell you, words are hard.
Words are extremely hard when you're flying and you just glance up, you know? Oh, now it's going a bit faster. So we've got another right turn coming up. Once we get to this lake, we'll be turning right. I like this tune. And it's quite a sharp right.
That's quite a valley, that one just before the lake.
It is. Sorry, that's me being a bit silly with the button there. Didn't mean to make anybody go dizzy. Oh, I think Dikey just come a cropper.
Hashtag 22 for me. Everybody's just disappeared for me.
Oh, is that because
Doesn't
we're
happen,
in
though.
valleys though? Too slow.
No, you just all blink. I
he,
saw
was,
you blink out.
he was too slow.
Yeah. Doesn't
Does it?
usually happen on this server.
You're also climbing up as well, so, you know, there's a bit of height to be gained here. I think that was Seamus just flying over the top. There it was. Okay, we have the cone of the volcano coming up ahead of, dead ahead. And you can see that below us are all the lava flows, the old lava flows that come out. Was hawking at 120 knots in valleys. There are smarter things one can do. Yes. It's a great sight, isn't it? Scenery. Now, I don't think this one is as an active. If it is, it's got a lot of water in it for an active. As you'll see when we just pop over the top here. Probably need a bit more speed than that now.
Yeah, it's quite a climb to get over the top.
Way up. Way, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
You look like you just made it there, Neil.
Oh no 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 no!
No, I don't think he is. Nope.
I'm sliding. Whee!
Splash.
And I don't think I can recover now because I bet my prop's bent, isn't it?
Oh, of course, yeah, with this aircraft, there's no coming back, is there? Yep, there we go, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if... I don't think there's a button to fix it. I think it's a restart.
Is there anybody can straighten out my prop, please?
My hammer isn't big enough for that.
It still sounds like I've got a running engine though, that's the thing.
Colonel Thorpe could probably tell us whether that's repairable in stream, but I don't think it is.
I've got a running engine.
Not much good without a turning propeller.
That's funny. I'll have to fly like this for a little bit then. But here we go. Here's the top of the volcano.
I've never seen that before, that you've actually still got power.
Well, if you actually look closer, you'll see there's actually still an animation of a prop as well. You could just see it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's interesting. There's an F-18 over there. No, he's not with us, is he? Glitch Dot. Somebody called Glitch Dot.
So I'm going to ignore the fact that I have a non-spinning prop that is producing huge amounts of power, and I'm going to go for a low-level.
Won't do much for your immersion factor.
A Reno race around the caldera. It's a caldera they call it? I think it is, isn't it?
I think my weather's finally updated. I'm showing 23 knots of wind here now.
Anybody joining me on the circuits?
I'm in there with you, but I can't actually see you on my sim, if you know what I mean. Why can't I see you? No, I guess that's a server issue. I'm down in the water, as is Colonel Fork.
There's a lot of noise coming from your mic today, Dougal.
Is there?
Yeah.
Noise that's not me, you mean? Maybe it's picking up my Spitfire sounds.
I don't know.
Is that any better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Your chin's not knocking into it, is it, mate? No?
No. Might just need restarting.
So, what we're going to do then is we're going to head off to Clark International, which is actually not on my list of airports, but it's actually takes us back to the proper route line. And I've got some beautiful circles in my little nav map now of my routing go around here, and that will give me a chance to restart my Spitfire out of the somewhat damaged props scenario that we
start my Discord, see if that fixes it.
So we'll come round again and then we'll take an exit. We'll go out over here. So it wasn't quite as spectacular as the volcano in Chile, but still quite interesting, I would say.
Oh yeah, it's still very impressive to look at, mate, you know.
My microphone any better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You as your audio from a speaking point of view is fine. It's just that it sounds like you've got a breeze blowing onto it.
Yeah, fan or something on it, yeah.
That's strange. What about now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's better.
Okay.
Yes, stop breathing, Dougal.
Yeah, it was indeed a fan. A very small USB 5-volt fan.
Well, there you go. It was picking it up.
Wow.
You have a very sensitive microphone. What's that over
I'm a
there?
very sensitive soul.
So I just saw something on sort of the hillside over there. I just wonder what it was. Oh, just a bad bit of texturing there. Right, so let's give you a heading for this airport.
You'll have to do something with that prop when you land.
I know, I'm gonna have to restart. Where's my compass?
Down low.
Down low.
Way down low, but you need to have set it up before the flight if you want it to work.
Oh.
Now he tells you.
This is a Spitfire, Neil.
Well, that's no good, is it? Where was that commentary from Captain Spitfire when he was saying how to fly this? You got to set up your compass. I don't recall that one.
I think you probably can do it in flight, I'm not sure.
Tarnish. Oh, look at
Hey,
that. Reyes just cheered 200 bits. Thank you very much, Reyes. Keep up the awesome content. I will certainly try. I'll try not to bend too many props. That's will probably help. Tarnish says get the hammer out.
Yeah.
That's probably a bit old, that one now, isn't it? Oh no, it's just come in. Okay. So there is a major league airport here. It has 2 parallel runways. So a 02 left or 02 right is your preferred for this.
Tarnish is in the Hawk. That's unusual. He's usually in the Eagle.
Is he in the Hawk? Where
Or
is
is
he?
it or is it the other
He's in a
one?
Hawk, yes.
I can't remember that. Yeah, he's in a Hawk. Yeah.
Well, actually, as a number of us have the Hawk. As Seamus, do you have the Hawk?
Do you have to buy it?
Yes.
Then no.
No. Okay.
Sorry, to me, anything that goes faster than 200 knots, I have no idea what they're called.
All right.
Sorry, but What was the one that you got with the last update? What was the F-15, was it, or something?
FA-18.
18, okay.
Oh, so you have a fast jet then?
I'm never going to fly it though, mate. Sorry.
It's an arcade plane, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, to be honest. That's all. You know, just my preference.
They're not mine. I'm not I don't do fast jets, but just occasionally, like when the F-14 Tomcat came out, I got that just because it's so iconic.
So full stop landing at this one. It's Romeo Papa Lima Charlie.
Presumably at the short runway.
Either one. I'll be on the nearest one, so that'll be 02 left, I think.
I think that FA-18 is following us.
What, glitch dot?
Looks like it.
It's quite high.
Only takes about 3 seconds to get to that altitude, isn't it?
Okie dokie.
Oh, nearly forgot my wheels.
There's a set of hangars literally on the threshold of the runway.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was seeing things.
Maybe it's a drive-through plane
Oh,
wash.
you
yeah.
just took the word straight out of my mouth there.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
No, it's just great minds think alike. That's what I would say.
There we go.
Oh, I think I probably just did my best landing ever in this. But then the wind is straight down the runway. Yeah, just been dive bombed by an FA-18. Hello, Glitchdot, if you're listening.
Yes.
It's not
Please.
a name I recognise.
It's not a name you recognise.
No. I'll just park up on the grass here, shall I?
Yeah. Try not to bounce off the roof of the building.
We should do a UK flight sometime in one of the Spitfires, you know, using Doxford and
Yep.
places like that.
It's in my plan.
The
Yeah.
other really nice little field is Goodwood.
Yes, Goodwood. And what's the one near can't recall it now. Come on, rudder, work. There we go. It's very annoying, that rudder issue.
It's really, really easy to turn off. You just click on that gauge, your parking brake gauge, inside. That'll fix it for the flight.
Your parking brake gauge.
right down the bottom left, you've got a gauge for your brake pressures. Right down low, to the left-hand side.
This one here.
No, that one there. Click on it, and it'll turn up. That's it.
Now what's happened?
It just turns off. You haven't got your thing turned on, so it doesn't come up for you. But you can click on and off differential braking, which will stop that rudder glitch.
Ah.
You'll know it's turned off because the rudder will work when you're moving forward.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. So differential brakes doesn't work now either.
They do for me.
Oh, do they?
You can try them. The only trouble for me is they're reversed because of the setup that I've got. Ducky says the first landing in the Spit for 8 weeks and he didn't die.
Excellent. Right, I need to obviously restart here, chaps, so I can repair my prop. So I'll just mosey on over with everybody.
Not sure what Tarnish meant by the stream output in low earlier. It's in 1080 for me.
Stream output in low.
It's probably referring to something. But
I've got an excellent. Thank you for following Cro-Magnon himself. Is that right? Cro-Magnon?
yeah,
Chromagon? I don't know.
Put your teeth in and try again.
These people have these funny names. Right, I'm just going to do one of these, and one of these, and one of these. And I just
Maybe that was our friend in the F-18.
It probably might be, yes. Thank you for the follow. World map, Spitfire. And if I can go and spawn in on one of these chappies here. I'll pick you and then do that.
So Jim, is that the first time you've flown this too? The Bonanza?
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
When the sim first launched, I flew it a lot because it was the only, high-performance prop plane. I quite liked it. The noise can be a little bit irritating, but
Yeah, it's a bit of a buzzy bee, isn't it?
yeah, but it's got great performance.
Yeah, I think I was flying the 152 a lot,
Right.
and then I got the Blériot and I was flying that for a bit, and then I bought a microlight and I was flying that for a bit. Then, nothing really fast as such.
Well, looky
Certainly the
here.
Valerio's not.
Even after reload,
There's probably a way of going in to turn that off. I have no idea what it is.
how could that be? After a reload?
Did you restart the sim?
No.
Oh, well.
I went back to main menu and reselected everything. Maybe switching airplane and switching back.
Yeah.
I think you might have to go into that option for failures, turn everything off perhaps. If nothing else, it might keep your speed down a wee bit, Neil. I'm always in the slowest aircraft. I tell you, I always end up getting the slower aircraft here, but never mind.
Well, we could do the next leg in a different aircraft.
Oh no! It's fine, mate. It was not a complaint as such.
What was that one we were in a couple of weeks ago that we all really liked? I can't remember.
So Cro-Magnon Chroma. I'm going to call you Chroma. The Spit looks like, which one is it? It is the it's the Mark 1A by, who is it, Dougal?
Airplane Heaven.
Airplane Heaven. Okay.
Well, we've got both on the stream. Daki is in the Flying Iron Spitfire. I think somebody else is as well, but I've forgotten who. Who's in the blue one next to me? Who's that? No labels.
I wouldn't know.
So, you know, like we all find little tips that you think, why didn't I do this before? So, last week was the first time I ever assigned an elevator trim to a button. Oh my!
Word.
Yeah, what a difference, Ran, trying to rotate that wheel over and over and over. It was one of the best. Yeah, I know. One of the best things I ever did, actually.
I can't imagine trying to fly without a trim button.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, the wheel was fine, but you had to move it like, I don't know, a mile before it did anything.
Yeah.
Don't you just sit there
Maybe-
with one finger and spin it on the inside? On the inside
Maybe I
edge?
should have bought a mouse wheel and attached it to my trim wheel.
Yeah.
And then turn the mouse around when I want to change trim. There we go.
Look! So that's changing the airplane, loading in and loading out, and it's still got a naffy. What's
there
it do
must be
for?
a way to fix that in the aircraft. That's bizarre.
Okay, so the only thing I haven't done now is do a quick.
Tarnish in the waiting room, Dougal.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry, Neil.
Is to do a quit. Do you like this? Like the picture?
There you go, Tarnish. Sorry, mate. We just can't get the staff on this channel.
Dikey says, does it have state saving? I don't recall it having state saving. You'll
And
see.
if it does, where does it turn on and off?
Yes.
It doesn't have an EFB, so
So you
no
can
way of doing it from that.
you can see now how long it takes Microsoft Flight Sim to start to that initial screen on my PC.
Do you have it on an SSD, do you, Neil?
Yes.
Good. Wow.
I mean, I've got mine on one of those super fast M.2 drives,
Yeah.
and it's an NVMe drive, so
Yeah.
it's it's as fast as you can get on a PCI 4 lane,
Yeah.
and it can still take forever sometimes.
I don't understand why they don't actually update their copyright message here. Because their copyright is still showing 2020, not 2021 or... Yeah.
I must know who this is. Come on, who's flying the Mark 1A Spitfire just in front of me now on the ground?
That's
In the
me.
blue. Oh, right,
Tarnish.
okay.
Hello, Tarnish.
For some reason I've got no labels showing.
How you doing?
Not so bad, thank you. And yourself?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
Labels
Do like-
just shut up for Tarnish.
Yeah, just come in for me as well. I really like that livery, that blue sky blue livery. Was that photo reconnaissance, wasn't it, that livery?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was refurbished at Warden, I believe, at one stage.
Right. That will have been one of the fastest variants of this Mark then, because it had no weapons installed. And it had no armament at all. I think the photo reconnaissance Spit was as fast as they get.
Hmm. So you're not in the Mark 1, are you? You're in the other one.
No, looks like a Mark 9 from here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a Mark 9. It's the Flying
Island.
Islands one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't bother getting the second one. I thought, well, there's no point in having two, really, but that's just my preference.
I'm just sad and have both. The trouble is...
Oh no, my battery's flat on the Spit. You can't sit on the ground on the Spit in the Mark 1.
That's why I kind of just had a little move around now.
Yeah.
What, even
go
with
off
your
and do
engine
some
running?
circuits.
No, if you turn the engine off and sit on the ground, which is nuts because the Mark 1 doesn't actually have a battery, so. But you can't even use Control E. So I'm going to have to reload the Spit, reload the sim.
Oh dear.
When I first booted up earlier on, I got in the Hawk, but I had a rudder problem where it wouldn't work, even with the pedals or the grip on the Thrustmaster. So I don't know what that's all about.
Wow.
I'd love
Not
to know.
working at all, or just not working how they should?
They weren't working at all in the Hawk T1, but in the Spitfire they work fine.
Wow.
My stream is very delayed today.
Yeah, I commented before
That's what you were commenting about. Yeah, I saw that.
The level, it seemed to be the actual output to the speakers was very low, because when I was in the aircraft it was getting drowned out by the internal noise in the aircraft, so I put that right down to nothing and it still didn't make much difference.
Right, I've just tested the actual delay, the stream delay compared to Discord, and it's probably about 3 seconds at my end.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
I put the volume down on the stream, otherwise you get an echo.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So you get an echo, don't you?
Yeah. And it's bad enough having to listen to Peely once, never mind twice. He says with a straight face.
And Dougal was on best behaviour until now. Go in the corner with you, mate. In the corner.
It's Tarnish, you see. He's a bad influence on me as soon as he comes in.
I'm afraid so.
So we've got a few missed messages in chat there. So Kramer says, I've seen someone use a car steer wheel as a trim wheel. Interesting. I've actually used my yoke, my honeycomb yoke, as a steering wheel for American Truck Sim. Dikey says, guess we're back to the hammer option again then. Well, let's see what happens, because if this still shows up... Oh, Dougal, you've just gone. Where are you gone?
I'm relaunching the sim.
Yes. Okay, where am I? RPLC. Okay, Runwell will do. And Dikey says, I have all the IL-2 Sturmovok series.
That's
So it must
a game.
be...
IL-2 Storm of it.
Okay. I've never heard of that. He says, I have Spitfires galore. Only need one in this sim.
Well, Captain Spitfire only had the Flying Iron Spitfire for a long, long time.
He did.
It was me that twisted his arm to get that.
And now he only seems to fly the Mark 1, doesn't he?
But I think he still flies both, because he
Does he?
still beta tests the Flying Iron.
Well, hello. I think we need a bit of
Bit of daylight.
daylight here.
So what was that we were flying the other day, Dougal? Was it the T9?
T6.
Texan T6. Fantastic aircraft.
Yeah, and you know what? I took Warhamster's advice and got the real basic one that didn't even have any lights. And I love it. I was going to get another one, but I'm thinking, no, I love how basic it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It flies really, really well.
Yeah, now what was that one the week before that you put flaps 2 down and you can never get the thing on the ground?
That's the one I was just talking about that we flew a few
Yeah.
weeks ago. I can't remember. Yeah, it was really good.
It was another nice little aircraft, yeah.
And that's the default aircraft, isn't it? I just can't remember what it is.
Oh, the VL3?
No, much slower. The slower one.
When we were doing the water landings, Neil.
You didn't do your CG, Neil. CG's way out of trim.
Yes, so it is. The one we did the water landings in. We did it in the Zlin.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, I actually remembered something. Oh, it's funny. All right, so all you guys around down that end, which is the wrong
I'm not
end.
even in the sim yet. Oh God, which field are you at now? It's the big one, isn't it?
Romeo Papa
RPLC.
Lima Charlie.
Yeah. RPLC. Okay.
I was thinking, would that one of these? I'm sure. Does it not throw flames out the exhaust? Was that the Flying Irons one that does that?
I think so. Yeah, but you only see them at night anyway.
Ah. Unlike the P51, that's a bit smoky, isn't it?
Great place to put a hanger, that, isn't it?
Yeah, great, isn't it?
That architect one's banning.
L2 series are really great for World War II planes, not all editions, but really great on the realistic servers. And difficult to fly without any visual help.
Yeah, it's probably a McDonald's, mate. You know they throw them up anywhere, them things.
Yeah, it's either that or a Lidl.
Yeah. Fly through McDonald's. Now there's a thought.
Oh yes, it does look quite different, doesn't it, that Spit? Oh, I can hear all these Spitfires. It's just like madness.
I'm showing there's a silver one there on the
Yeah, chromy one.
stream. That's weird. It's actually like eggshell blue, this.
That's
It's got
weird.
CTD.
Who did? You did?
No.
That's the first one I've had since the update.
That's annoying.
Tell me about it. I've just loaded onto the runway.
We saw you. I saw you appear, and then you disappeared quite
Yeah.
smartly afterwards.
Sorry to hear that, Diggle.
Gotta
So-
love this, I mean.
It's quite chunky, isn't it? The Mark 9. It's got this thing underneath between the wheels. It seems quite bulbous.
Yeah, yeah. There's a screenshot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Daki. Yeah, it's like multicolour themes out there, mate.
Oh, let's just try and get all of us in there. There we go. I'll get that one done as well.
I got my ticket this afternoon.
Your what?
Your ticket, lottery.
Ticket for the lottery.
Oh, right.
Right. Dougal, you don't mind if we get airborne? We'll circle the airport,
no,
okay?
Go for it. Okay, yeah, I'll spawn in the air.
Am I actually going to get moving? Are you going to release the brakes now? Yes, there we go. No? It doesn't want to release the brakes now. There we go. The sim has gone a bit
Yeah, I
jerky.
saw that.
Hard to fly when it's like 2 frames per second. Now lots of left rudder. What's going on?
No, you've had this before. Started about halfway through the stream.
Yes. It's not good, is it?
Sorry, I wasn't watching the stream. What's happening there, guys?
Getting some big stutters, some giant stutters.
Giant
Ah,
stutteries.
okay.
Like more like freezes.
Actually looks like a race track down there.
Yeah, I see that.
And it's got a pits,
Made of-
a proper pits
Made
as
of
well.
water. Looks like it's made of water.
Yes, it looks a bit
I guess it's tarmac.
tarmac-ish.
Chromagon, you're watching too many sci-fi movies.
Distortion in the space-time continuum. Oh.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for sci-fi, probably nobody would ever use the word continuum.
Yes.
Or collective. So are we doing circles, Neil, until Dougal?
No,
Yeah.
don't wait for me. Don't wait for me. I'll spawn in.
Okay.
And
Then-
surely one of the most famous short phrases from any sci-fi of anything has to be "Beam me up, Scotty."
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, is there anybody that doesn't understand it?
That's a good shot, isn't it? Who's in Whiskey Romeo? I don't... You're too close to see your nameplate.
That would be Dak.
Is that
presumably that's
Daki?
Daki. Yeah.
Nice
So
flying.
I managed-
I'm saying nothing.
I've managed to get in front of you, Neil, so what are you heading about, 055?
I don't know, because I forgot to set my compass again.
Oh, roger that.
I'm heading this way towards Romeo
should be
Papa Sierra uniform.
That would be about 023 from the last field. I only know that because there's an outgoing ILS. And interestingly, I haven't got any little green dots showing up. Oh, I have, just one, Daki. I can see Daki. There we go.
One's enough.
Yeah.
So there is an airport here. It's called Woodland Airport. It's 1,600 feet long. I think we might do a touch and go.
I might just about be airborne by then. No.
And with the runway heading of 08, I think, with this wind.
I'm just going to do a 360, get behind you guys.
Okay. So runway should be over there somewhere. Looks quite industrial, this area. Oh, I think this is the one that I found really hard to spot. And then when you do spot it, it's obvious.
That heading I gave you, Jim, of course, will be 180 degrees out. Which by now you would have found out for yourself.
Where's this runway gone? I'm to the right of it. Left of it. Sorry guys. Oh, I've got it.
So is it 08 you're going into?
Yeah. You'll see what I
That's where
mean
you
when it's hard to spot.
touch and go, or
Touch
just
and go,
fly over?
yeah.
Roger.
Sim spawned me in at 18,000 feet.
Excellent.
I spawned in on Dacky, and yet it launched me at 18,000 feet.
Where's the touch? There's the bounce.
Yeah, bounce and go. No touch and goes in a spit.
I'm just doing a drive-by, I think.
I
Oh,
haven't
no,
even seen
oh.
a runway yet. I can
Oh.
see your labels, but I don't see a runway.
I want to do that again. Because it's such a short runway, you need to get it down. Is Dougal coming in at a rate or not?
Yeah. Just a flyby for me at that
Oh,
speed.
yeah. Glitchdot is now in a 339. Was he in a 339 before?
No, it was F-18. But he may be showing up differently simply because you restarted your sim. We still got Colonel Falk with us, or did he leave?
I think
I
he,
don't see him.
I think he left. That was the dog.
No.
That was the dog again.
Yeah, I can just hear it.
Max, what are you doing? Getting very angry with himself. He's obviously heard something outside.
Yeah, Chromagon, if you're only ever going to get one spit, one warbird, in my opinion, it would have to be the spit.
Ah, I did a touch and go and forgot my wheels.
Oh no!
It had to happen.
That's called a touch and thump.
Done the two cats.
Yeah.
That was definitely. We got to have a phrase for that. It's not a touch and go, but a touch and bump.
Slide. Touch and slide.
A bump and cringe.
Bump and cringe. Yeah. It's quite a nice little airport, really. It's just hard to spot.
It's very. I'm still not sure which is the actual runway.
Well, it's got white markers on it.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you not see
Oh,
that?
I see it. Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's also got yellow paint off the bottom of my aeroplane. So
That's a good one, yeah, I like that.
So we're heading 346 now, magnetic. I'm going to keep fairly low. And 500 feet. Scare all the neighbours. And come back on the speed. Definitely getting very might have to get a spit. Need a decent warbird in my collection, says Chroma. And he said found the recent racing P51s a bit disappointing. I found them hard to fly.
Yeah, the thing you've got to remember about those is they're not really much of a step up from freeware, are they, to be honest? I mean, yes, it's a payware add-on, but to buy them, they're only like $9 a piece. Whereas, you know, how much do you pay for a proper warbird add-on? You get what you pay for.
It's a bit like they're created for the gaming part of the sim, which is the Reno races, I would suggest.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They're definitely not PMDG quality, you know.
No.
I mean, there are some fantastic payware warbirds. I think the guy to speak to is the guy that was here earlier. Is Colonel Falk. He probably knows more about the warbirds in this sim than anybody else I know. He would probably not choose the Spit. He would probably choose one of the American planes, I would think. For me, it would have to be the Spit. And there's two choices for the Spit. You've got the Flying Iron Mark 9 or the Aeroplane Heaven Mark 1A.
So I'm not used to this. I've overtaken you again.
I know. I can see.
Off he goes into the distance.
I was slowing down to keep so you can keep up with us. And every time I've done that, you've gone sailing past.
Yeah, I could probably do 178, 179.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try and keep it around the 170 then.
I'll slow down for you then. There we go.
That's a first. Well, there's plenty of attention to detail in the payware ones, Birmingham. What's happening at the next airport now?
It's a flyover.
Okay.
Tarnish, Seamus, and left turn. So new heading 288 once you get to that airport. Heading back towards the hills. Just trimming her out. So, I've been thinking about the Santa Express flight and when we are going to do the Christmas flight. So, I'm thinking that we'll do it a week Thursday. Excuse me. Suddenly getting tired. I think it might be my jab kicking in. So a week Thursday. So not Thursday this week, but Thursday next week. And
23rd, are you looking?
what's that?
23rd.
23rd, yeah. And I did a bit of jiggery pokery here to go into the mountains, I think. Did I go that way? Oh, I followed the river that's over there. Should we follow the river? Yeah, let's follow the river. So there is a river over here, chaps. And so yes, the 23rd Seawings routing, and we'll be using the King Air, I think it was 350.
It was indeed, yeah.
And I'll post the route early so people can have a go, because it's not the easiest of routes. Oh dear. And there is also a livery for it as well. I might actually reach out to Paul and see if he can perhaps replace the Simwings logos with the Pilot Peely logo,
Yeah.
and I'll leave the rest as it is. I don't mind the sweep, the red nose, because that looks quite nice.
I haven't spoken to Paul in a couple of months or so.
Yeah, I've seen him live, as in, you know, active in Discord,
Yeah.
the green light on occasionally, but
Well, I think he moderates at Flight Deck to Sim as well.
oh, does he? Okay.
Or he certainly used to.
So some low level river flying. Ooh. My buttons keep getting stuck for some reason. Not sure why.
I've been flying the DC-6 again a lot lately, just because I'd forgotten how good it was.
I tried last night.
Oh yes, I remember you saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking aircraft, I tell you.
Didn't you end up with a CTD now?
I did, and then I got frustrated with it, and it's because I haven't spent time to learn it, you know.
I think it's highly unlikely that the aircraft itself would have caused that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not heard of it causing CTDs for anybody.
It's interesting, this river is actually going a little further away than I did on my previous flight.
Yeah, there was another river. I wondered if you meant to follow that one.
Might have needed to.
Yeah, we're actually
I'm just trying to
pretty much
see
going
if
back the way we came.
I'm in the wrong map, that's why. Now, can I find a route that takes me back? Yes, I can. So we need to go to the right of this island. No, stay zoomed in, this silly thing. Oops.
Hey, looks like Captain Spitfire's in the house.
Ah,
There's
there he
Captain
is. There he
Spitfire.
is.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, and Gary's in the waiting room.
Oh, sorry, Gary.
There he is. He's done. I've got him in. Hi, Gary. I don't know how long you've been waiting there. Sorry, mate.
I need to put like a doorbell
Yeah, yes, definitely.
on it, so when somebody enters there, it sort of makes a tone so I can hear it.
Evening, Captain Spitfire. How was your evening? How was your training?
How was your training? Yes.
Yes, we have a gaggle of Spitfires. Well,
Look.
3.
Ooh. I hit the microphone now. Look, all those spits in the air. Alright, we're following this route because Pilot PD made an error and took the wrong river. So this is our way of getting back on track. So some serious valley flying, and how pleasant it is to be back in the valleys.
Yeah, we've all turned right there, Dougal.
Yes, I gather. Shush, I thought I'd got away with that.
Oh, I saw you. Man, I think the last time I flew this low in trees, I was in the back of a Chinook.
Wow.
Yeah, and those things, I know they're going fast, but you think, I wish this helicopter would hurry up a wee bit.
Yeah. The thing I remember about them most is you can't judge speed by engine sound, but you just can't. You've no idea what kind of speed you're doing.
Yeah, I just remember looking out the back, because obviously, you know, you've got people looking out the back, but yeah, it just felt like we were doing about 10 miles an hour.
So Captain Spitfire says, sorry, just lost service. Did you ask me a question? Yes, we said, how did your training go? I think that was the question. I'm not going very fast, am I?
Well, I'm
No.
doing 170.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fast enough.
Yeah.
I love this new little view I found just out the side window.
Ideal for taxiing.
Yes. And you can just see your instruments as well on the inside. But it's one of the default views.
Lost your audio there, Neil. Can you repeat what you just said, mate?
I said there's I found this new view, which is this side window view, and it's one of the default views in the airplane.
Roger.
Because you can just, well, if my switch was working properly, which is obviously not, again, I don't know why it just seems to just work and then not work. I think it's to do with this year old Ethernet cable is not great, is it? And I've replaced it, so I think it's the socket. I think
Yeah, I bet it is.
it's just not keeping it tight in the back of the yoke. Or it probably needs the little bit of cleaning fluid on the connectors.
The RJ45 sockets do tend to be a bit loose. Mine's the same.
I do keep meaning to do the reverse look, but then I suddenly get stuck on the reverse look and there's a mountain ahead, so...
Are you talking about the cable for the Alpha yoke, are you?
Yeah. So I've replaced the curly one with a short, 6-inch, 8-inch RJ45, and it works a lot better. But you know how the connector does sometimes just pulls slightly out,
Yeah.
and then suddenly your buttons don't work, and you have to keep pushing it back in again. And it's clipped in. I mean, I can't pull it out physically, but it just seems to want to move enough, and then it's all bad.
Yeah, I mean, the Alpha yoke's a nice yoke, but RG45s were not meant to be put under constant strain, you know? They're meant to
Yeah.
be plugged in and left alone, you know?
It's a sharp right turn there, chaps.
Got it this time.
Yeah, I run out of fuel then as well.
I'm wrong side of the ridge. Tyke's straight past. Sorry, my
Mikey's
fault.
went left and Neil's went right. Okay.
Oh, and I'm in the mountain. Oh no, that's my. And of course the prop's bent.
Oh no, sorry
Blame you
guys.
for that, Neil. Yeah, no way around that now, is there? I've got to reload the sim.
Oh, I'll change airplane. Is probably the easiest thing. Go to the Mark 9.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to overtake you again, Neil, if you don't hurry up.
All right.
Sorry, that's not a request. Sorry, just meant.
I realise I slowed down a bit. We're gaining height through here. That's why.
Captain Spitfire, this new modelling they've got in the Mark 1A, where it breaks the propeller. Is there a way of repairing it in sim? Have you found?
We got a gaggle of Spits. What do we call a large amount of Spitfires? Is it a gaggle?
We've had that question with every aircraft, I think.
Oh, Seamus, what are you doing down there, man?
I have no idea. I just fell out the sky.
Oh, we got Renoir. Is that Renoir?
I can't see with my sim shut down at the minute.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. That guy can fly, I tell you.
We got a 180 to do in a minute, guys. Just to let you know.
I think Renoir is probably one of the best flyers I know in the Spitfire. Probably in the Hawk too.
And I think it's up this channel there.
Ah, you're all behind me. Okay.
He's behind you.
Oh no, he's not. Oh no,
Don't-
he's not. It's that
don't
time of
look.
year.
There's so many little valleys down here. It's hard to pick one that took us back to the route. But it's this one coming up now. That's the dog. That's not me.
Morning, Nomad.
Hello, Oz Nomad. That looks pretty low. I hope no squirrels are going to be injured in the making of this stream.
No, squirrels weren't injured, but Dougals were, which is why I'm having to relaunch my sim.
Googles were. Seamus McNeil was. He inspected the ground cover for us of the forest floor. I've had interaction with the runway. Actually, no, it wasn't the runway. It was actually the cone of a volcano, and it won. You don't want to see anybody using the autopilot. Well, no. I think it would be quite tricky to use the autopilot around here. Oh, goodness sake, Max.
It's the Mark 1A, Nomad. But somebody's also flying in the Mark 9 behind it.
somebody got an open mic?
Not anymore.
Sounded like there was a gale force wind.
Yeah, I could tell you, but I don't want to tell on Dougal.
Mentioning no names.
Yeah, no names. I won't
no
tell you,
names.
Dougal.
Oh, my sim's just loaded me in at 16,000 feet again.
Well,
Why does it do that?
maybe it's trying to tell you something about the aeroplane you need to be in.
Oh, if I had rockets attached, I could take you all out from here.
Well, that's you off my Christmas card list then, Dougal.
Yeah.
Where is everybody? How you doing? Oh, you're all there.
I'm coming in at a rapid rate of knots. The speedo's off the clock, so I've no idea. That's what I love about the sounds on this Mark 1A when you dive. The prop RPMs just
Yeah.
go through the roof. Well, it's great to see a few more join.
Yes.
I think that's probably the Mark 9 that Renoir's in. I went by him so fast I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I was going to say, you shot past.
I didn't have much choice. Where's the brake?
Oh, there is an airport here.
There is, yeah, I just overflew it with a massively long airport runway.
Oh, I thought it was a road. Okay.
Yeah, so did I. It's so long. Are we doing anything then?
I think we should land
Okay.
and regroup.
Okay.
That will be runway 09 then.
It will be runway 09, correct. It appear on there would be class. A bit too slow for sticking on the wing. I need to read those, but not while I'm landing.
It looks to be
Yeah.
one of those really long, thin runways.
It does.
Yeah, I think it meant we were flying too slow and the aircraft that Daki's in, he couldn't keep on the wing because of the speed.
Ah, right, okay.
Is he back in the Hawk?
Okay, that runway veers off to the right and it's got an uphill
I
path to
can
it as
see.
well.
Yeah, I'm just coming in now and it's really strange.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Pete, have you got your gear down?
Yes.
Okay, not in my sim you haven't.
Ooh.
That is a weird runway.
Oh, I think I just took the tailplane off or something. It's very long, but very, very, very narrow.
Yeah. I guess I have to count myself extremely fortunate there that I'm not reloading the sim yet again because I just landed with the parking brake on.
I got that fluttery rudder again. It
Right,
was
yeah,
kicking
that's
there,
just
wasn't
that
it?
gauge. Just
Yeah.
click on that gauge on the inside.
I've got some weird animation going on with my prop. It looks like I've got two separate props.
That's this particular, yeah, that's this aircraft. Don't know why it does that. I think it's just a poor animation.
Yeah. Just some certain angles.
Oh, I do like that blue livery that Tarnish is in.
Thank you.
But I think it's a lovely chrome one to myself. For some strange, bizarre reason.
They only do, that's only in the Mark 9, isn't it? There's not one for the Mark 1, is there?
What, the chromey
No.
one?
There's not a chrome one for the Mark 1, no.
I think I've got the book on this aircraft.
Have we lost everybody else?
Ground, I'll just go and have a look for it. Back in a minute.
Anybody need a tea break?
Yeah, sounds good. You're going to stop down the end of the runway then?
Yeah. Just before it goes a bit weird.
Okay. Tarnish has gone away to find his book. We'll have to let him know where we've gone when he comes back.
Alright, so this is going to be interesting now. I'm watching No Pressure. Yes. No, the Mark 9. But Peely keeps dropping below 160 a lot. The Mark 9 does not like that for tight turns. That's because I don't want to outrun, you know, Seamus, you know. Quite good that, Peely. Thank you very much. Wasn't too bad. It's just keeping it on the runway is difficult. After my landing, yes, I need a break. Okay, yep, cool. Someone say tea. I'll put the kettle on. Thank you very much, Oz Nomad. Time to make a coffee. Yes, so we're going to take a quick refresher break. We've only got the in fact, we only got one leg left back to the final airport, but I still think it's worth getting a break here. And yes, we're going to have a quick tea break. I'll put the camera around that way so people can see all these lovely Spitfires here. And nice to meet you, fun to watch, duty calls. Okay, Chroma, thanks for joining. See you next time. Thursdays. I stream on Thursday as well. So join us then if you can. Time for a quick coffee break. Back in 5. Just check I've got music that won't run out while we're away. Plenty. Okay, so see you in 5. Hello, hello. Captain Bombasso, hello. We just had a tea break. Time to go and get a quick coffee. There we go. Can back on.
Still making coffee here. Evening, Bombasso.
Oh, what is that noise? Where's that
That's
coming
my
from?
coffee machine.
The espresso machine. How you doing, Captain Bombasso? Are you going to join us? Do you have a Spitfire? We've got plenty here. Is that music a bit quiet? It's very acoustic tonight. We're doing an acoustic selection. Yes, you do. But I'll try to fly it. Okay. How you auto start? Control E. Just make sure you got some fuel. Actually, I need to check fuel.
I don't think Control E works for the Spitfire. You need to start it on the runway if you want the engine running.
I think I have started it on Control E today. I thought I did. And back. And back. It's got a little bit of a dippy bit in here as well in this runway. So for those who, I don't know if anybody have seen anything like this, but my dog Max, he's after some food because I brought some food up as well. He's sitting there, he's waggling his tail now because I've got these things. So these came out a little while ago in the UK, and I'll just point that out to the camera, and just to see if you can see what they are. Can you see that? It's called a Jaffa Joe Nut. So it's like a donut, but a Jaffa cake. So if you've not seen one, they're really nice. So if you like Jaffa cakes and you like donuts, then you need a Joe Nut. So as you can see, look, there you go. It looks like a really thick Jaffa cake with lots of chocolate, but it's actually a ring because there's a hole in the middle. And in the jammy bit is in the sponge in the centre. And they're rather delicious. I can't really show you clearly. You probably can't pick it out on camera, but there is actually a little jammy bit in the middle. But they're really moist. Have you seen these, Dougal, in the UK?
No, I must confess I haven't.
Very nice little snackage. They what? They're called a Joe Nut. It's a Jaffa cake and a donut. You have cake donuts, maybe the same. Maybe.
Are they new?
They are new, yes. Made by McVitie's. And you get them individually wrapped. And you get a box of 4, so you don't get many in a box, which is a bit of a shame. Right. Now we're all back.
Daki and Renoir down there, eager and ready to take off.
And is that the right direction we should be taking off in?
Yes. I
Not,
believe so, more or less.
not according to my wind.
Well, we all know about your wind.
Too many beans.
All right. Let's bring a two-tone Murphy Metar report in for RPTL. RPTL, and this is where it says, "Oh, I don't have a station for that."
It's certainly correct for me.
No better for that Alcott. For Arco. What a
I've
surprise.
got 0.07 knots from 4.9,
07 knots for 4.9.
which is about a 40-degree wind.
Yes.
Not quite a crosswind, but slightly down the runway.
That probably explains why I was doing S's up the runway before when I touched down.
Yes.
Okay.
Captain
Let's see.
Spitfire says he'll be here in about 10 minutes. but
Okay.
He may well be nearly home by then.
We might- I'm feeling that I don't want to end streaming yet. So even when we get to the end airport, if people want to stay on and we'll go do something else, well, I'm quite happy to do that. Oh, here we go. See, as soon as it picks up the tail, off I am to the left. So Captain Spitfire, you're going to have to tell me why that happens. We've got somebody in our TBM there that looked like it.
Oh, who just nosed over? That's what you get for accelerating with the park brake on. I should know, I've done it enough times.
This is your second Spit takeoff in 8 weeks. I hope I have enough space.
Oh, that was Decky. The times I've done that, full throttle, release the brakes, but forget the parking brake is on.
Oh, you forget them.
It's just sitting there on its nose. Well, at least if he's in the Mark 9, he can just hit the Y key and come straight back again. Can't get away with that in the Mark 1 now. Alright, let's see if I can get
See
this
if I
in
can
the
get-
air.
Everybody taking off here.
Well, I think Captain Spitfire's answer to your question would be to use rudder trim. Lots of rudder trim.
Ah,
There's two very different schools of thought on that. Some are convinced that you should use rudder trim, while others don't. And it's very different in the Mark 1 compared to the Mark 9 as well.
and it probably, don't go for full boost on takeoff either. Probably
Oh,
doesn't
no,
help.
not at all. Yeah. I think I generally go anywhere between 2 and 4.
Yeah.
But that is a pretty short runway down there.
There's Nike. Who else we got to get off the ground there?
Still a couple down there yet, I think. Who have we
Tarnish?
got down there?
It's
Gary,
just
yeah, Gary
lining
and
up?
Tarnish.
Yeah.
I think it's Gary. Yeah.
There's Tarnish on the roll.
Oh no, Bombasso's got an MS lock.
Oh!
Neil. Terrain.
Not quite sure what happened there.
That one.
I think I was going a little slow, looking the wrong way, and then fell out of the sky a little bit.
That was definitely our survey said.
That's the one, yeah. Our cousins across the pond won't understand that one, I don't think. But can't remember the name of that program.
Blankety blank. No, it wasn't blankety blank. It was
It was something
Family
like that, wasn't
Fortunes.
it? Family Fortunes, that's it.
Right.
And I had very bad misfortune there. Are we all up? I think so.
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it.
So Charlie's with
Oh,
us.
Bombasso had a crash, I think. I don't
MS
know whether
lockup.
he's, yeah.
Oh, he's going to see us in a couple of meters, Captain Spitfire.
Bombasso, are you on your home rig or are you running across a network? That guy's a genius. He flies his sim on a network.
I don't know how he does that. Yeah, even if you remote desktop in to actually be able to control remotely stuff.
Yeah.
He's on the rig at home. Oh, okay.
Right,
Oh,
okay.
that's not so good then if you had a MS lockup. So we're going to follow this river running out to the sea here. Should we see if we can get all of us doing a loop at the same time?
Not from this altitude.
Oh, we might need to gain a little bit. So let's get a bit of oomph. I'll see if we can do a loop, everybody. So
This is where Renoir will put us all to shame.
yes. So I will try and keep an outside view,
That's hard in a loop. That's really hard.
and we'll see how it goes.
All right. What are you putting your prop RPM to? Try and keep the same.
27, I think.
I've lost you guys.
You won't have enough thrust at 27.
Ah,
Drop it back a bit.
26.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just past 3,000 feet. And I'll level out at 4. So there's 4,000. Okay, and I'll give a countdown.
Don't forget there's a delay on the
There,
stream.
there is a delay on stream, but there isn't in Discord. But is everybody in Discord? That's the thing.
Renoir's not.
And Renoir's not. Okay, so he'll have to watch and follow.
Oh, hang on. Who dinged in Discord? Oh, hi, mate. Hello.
Hello, Captain Spitfire. Are you in the air?
Will be.
All right, we're about to try and do a mass loop.
Okay. It's be interesting.
It is because I'm outside view, so I can only hope that everybody follows at the same time. So we are going for the loop, so we'll do a slight nose down to gain a bit of speed, and then we'll do a 3, 2, 1. Let's hope that's enough.
Oh, I've got G set up, so I've got a black screen. I can't see. Well, I made the loop. That means that means the sim has set all my settings back to easy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because I had all that turned off.
Ah. I don't know if we did a good job there. Everybody's
I think everybody survived.
everybody did survive. It was amazing.
We all stayed pretty close. Daki stayed with you more or less 100%.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna escape and turn all those silly settings off.
okay, so we'll try another one. So down again. I'll try and keep it level this time. And 3, 2, 1, up.
Do you know what? Decky is so
He's good,
hot.
isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
is
good.
hot.
Very good.
Decky, are you on VR by any chance? No, he can't be. He wouldn't be able to type like that unless he's on. No, he can't. I was going to say, is he doing voice activated chat? Of course he's not. No.
Okay. We're heading away from the island, so we just need to do a bit of course correction.
It's so good seeing somebody fly like that. He's got track IR running. Okay. Does make a difference for sure. I can just never be bothered to set all mine up.
So I'm just going to reduce speed a little bit, let everybody catch up. Look at this. How many spits have we got in the air? Okay, are we ready to have another go?
I'm way behind now. And then there's Bombasso behind me as well.
I'm a little too
Oh,
high now.
who was that? Oh, that was Bombasso.
It was Bombasso.
Wow.
Okay,
Excellent.
so get some speed and we'll just push down, gain some speed.
I'm not close enough to try.
And 1, 2, 3, and up. Daiki flies well.
Yeah. And he not only flies like that, but he's also able to type into chat while he's doing it. I mean, that just blows me away.
I've got all black smoke coming out of mine now.
Oh,
Uh-oh, you blew it up.
oops, Daisy.
Somebody's got crash damage, engine stress turned on.
It must have reset itself like yours. I don't normally have anything like that on.
Yeah, I had to go and turn all mine off.
Okay, right. So let's go and find the island, and we'll do our final landing.
Will I make it?
What altitude are you at? 9,000 feet, you probably.
Yeah,
So
thereabouts.
that's our island over there. The second one to the right, I think.
They glide pretty well. Is that RPBO we're going into?
Yes.
I can imagine, Decky. I can imagine.
The typing is hard though. Yes. Runway is, well, we've got a 7-knot crosswind.
That's Renoir now you've got with you.
So it doesn't really matter which way we come in, really. Is that Renoir I've got near me? I can hear another one.
Yeah.
So which one are we going to land on, BO or BT?
BO.
Radio, thanks.
Oh, that's the one in the route.
Yeah. And it's you can just see it on the edge of that island now.
Yeah, I've got that. I'm going to have to get the fire trucks out, I think.
Rolling. Set them rolling now.
Medic!
Definitely. Oh, somebody appeared and disappeared.
Daki, do you ever fly with any of the formation guys in DCS World?
No, he doesn't.
No. I think there's at least 3 formation teams over there that I know of.
I think we've got a bit of speed in here.
You're going straight in there?
Yeah.
That's just a clearing in the trees, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa, 8 knot crosswind.
It was alright though. And there's some little buildings up here. You be down? Renoir coming in?
Made it.
Did it carry on running all the way down?
It did after a bit. The smoke packed in and it seems to be okay now.
Alright, you're in the Mark 9, aren't you? You know there's a switch on that you can press on the radio to cancel engine stress damage. Press D on the radio.
Here we got Captain Bombasso and Echo Charlie 1.
D on the radio. I can't seem to see that.
I think it's on the left-hand side of the far left-hand side. There's your radio panel, and it's got switches A, B, C, and D, I think, and I'm pretty sure it's D.
Right, I'll keep that in mind for next time.
C.
Great.
What is it? C?
C, yeah.
C, right, okay.
All right, thanks.
Who's going to be first? Looks like Echo Charlie 1.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got at least 6 bits, possibly 7. 6 plus a TBM. Wow, that's going to make an incredible screenshot. Tarnish, are you able to pull forward at all?
Yeah, sure.
Your engine's still running.
It is, yeah.
Oh, who was that? That was Captain Spitfire.
And he's in a Mark 1.
He's in a Mark 1.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go on the right of you, or?
Well, there's still... I would imagine just pull up behind Peely. And then if there's... Because there's still one to come in.
1 TBM.
So if you pull in between me and Peely, like a diagonal line between us, so it's like staggered. Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh, Captain Bombasso had a slight whoopsie.
I've lost him.
Yes.
No.
Can't control on the ground. It's a hard beast.
Yeah, it is. It is. Bombasso, when was the last time you updated it? Because it is slightly easier on the ground now than it used to be. Where are you going, Spitfire? Come in and put it down. He's just showing off
He's
now.
just showing off there. Oh, there's Captain Bombasso over there.
Oh, I see Bombasso. Yeah. Or if you really struggle with the Mark 9 on the ground, you could always try the Mark 1A, which is a little bit easier.
Got to take the parking brake off though, Captain Bombasso.
Yes. Oh, disappeared again. Was that server? Oh, there he is.
No, it's because he went on his nose.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I think we've almost all done that tonight.
I think we have.
Yeah. Yes, the next nose victim.
There he is. Look, it just ghosts in. So, signal, maneuver, brake.
Do you know, I don't think I've flown the Mark 9 since this one was released.
So, parking brake, control / if you want a keyboard entry. Yes. The next nose victim. You could just hear those noises coming in. Look at that. Where's Captain Spitfire gone? He's making a meal of it today.
Final now.
There he is, I can see him. Who's the TBM? Is it Gary?
Yeah, I think so.
Am I all right in that position, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to say, come in a bit closer.
As long as you don't all disappear, it's fine.
Yeah, I think we're about as close as we can possibly get. I've got somebody just starting to fade out.
Gary, do you want to bring your TBM to my right
So we can get
on the
picture of all of us
end,
in
so
there.
you're facing the other way? So I'm dead ahead of you. So if you go to my, as you look at me, my left, but facing the other way. And then we should be able to get everybody in. And here's Captain Spitfire.
I haven't got the best screen for screenshots here. I'm only on a 23-inch monitor. If somebody wants to get some decent screenshots.
Who was next to me who's just moved forward slightly? So let me just creep forward because you've just gone a bit into an...
I've only just realised that we lost Jim. When did that happen?
I don't know.
Where's Seamus?
Oh, it doesn't let me move in.
Well, I wonder when we lost Seamus. Maybe during the coffee break.
Maybe.
All right, see you now, mate. Have a good one before the mate.
Okay. Right, Osman, yes. See you guys. Off for a lesson with Forder. Mind those squirrels. We'll certainly try. So, there we go. One super screenshot. Oh, who's just popping in and popping out there? Let's see if we can get a good lighting on this as well. So just change to get that in. Oh, that's quite dramatic, isn't it? Let's see if I can get a different angle. Look at that.
Yeah, it sounds to me, Daffy, like you've got to get the Mark 1 just so that you see everybody else flying it.
There we go. You can get a shot there. Anybody wants to take a screenshot? I'll move around a bit, get different angles.
I think you've got the best view there with us all in. I'm showing other aircraft, bonanzas and things as well as Spitfires.
Ah, that's weird. We should be all Spitfires and a TBM.
No, got 3 bonanzas and 3 Spits.
That's bizarre, isn't it? It's probably... I was going to say, is it liveries that you haven't got? But these all look like default liveries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so strange. Okay, guys. Well, thanks very much for joining the stream. I'm going to end the stream, but I'm going to carry on flying for I think for a bit. So if you want to stay in voice, that's fine. But for the stream, I'll end it there. And yes, thank you very much. Thank you for all the followers and everybody in chat. You picked the clip wing version and embarrassed my wings got not long enough. Daiki, I need to prepare for my own flight. Okay, Daiki, we might catch you later. I'll come join your stream. And yes, thanks very much, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Catch you later, guys.
Thank you, chat.
See you later. Thanks, Billy.
Cheers.